These trees look like they belong to an alien world. It's hard to believe they exist here. Check out the top 15 most stunning and beautiful trees. Number 15. 144-year-old Wisteria Ashikaga Flower Park, Japan. If you thought cotton candy grew on trees, this 144-year-old wisteria might be what you imagined. While it doesn't produce sweet treats, its beauty is undeniable. Though not the world's largest wisteria, that title goes to one in California. It is Japan's biggest, covering nearly half an acre, 1,990 square meters. This tree, dating back to around 1870, might be old for a wisteria, but it still packs plenty of charm. To support its heavy vines, steel supports are used, letting visitors stroll under its stunning canopy. And yes, it's technically a vine, but its tree-like form earns it a spot on this list. Number 14. Windswept Trees, Slope Point, New Zealand. You know how your hair can get all messed up after lying in one position all night? Well, these windswept trees are a bit like that, though no amount of water, a comb, or gel can fix them. Located at Slope Point, the southernmost point of New Zealand's South Island, these trees endure relentless winds from Antarctica. The fierce gales twist and warp them, leaving them in a constant bad hair day. Slope Point is a sheep farming area, but no one lives there due to its isolation. There are no roads, just a 20-minute walk to a signpost marking the distance to the equator and South Pole. It's the definition of nowhere. Angel Oak, Johns Island, South Carolina. The Angel Oak, a giant among trees, stands between 400 and 500 years old in Angel Oak Park on Johns Island, near Charleston, South Carolina. Towering at 66.5 feet with a 28-foot circumference, its limbs provide shade over 17,000 square feet. Beyond its impressive size, the tree's beauty is magical, almost fairy tale-like. Local folklore says the spirits of former enslaved people appear as angels around it. Damaged by Hurricane Hugo in 1989, the tree has since recovered and is now protected by local organizations. Even with its guardian angels, a little extra protection is never a bad thing. Flamboyant trees. This tree is as flamboyant as its name suggests. Bold and vibrant, it announces its presence with a flair that says, "Here I am, let the party begin." More dazzling than Elton John and RuPaul combined, the flamboyant tree, also known as the flame tree or royal poinciana, is native to Madagascar but has spread across tropical and subtropical regions, including Florida, Texas, and Hawaii. Its striking scarlet or orange-red flowers, with a yellow and white petal called the standard, make it a true showstopper. In some cultures, like in Mauritius, it even marks the arrival of the new year. No matter where it's found, the flamboyant tree is always unforgettable. Number 11. Dragon Blood Trees, Yemen. These incredible trees may look like they're fueled by dragon blood, but their name actually comes from their dark red resin, known as dragon's blood, not any supernatural powers. So, no need for garlic or crucifixes, just enjoy their beauty. Also called Dracaena cinnabari or the Socotra dragon tree, these trees are native to Yemen's Socotra archipelago in the Arabian Sea. Their unique umbrella-like shape helps them thrive in harsh environments by providing shade to reduce evaporation. This allows them to grow in areas like mountaintops with little soil, where their seedlings can survive under the adult tree's cover. Amazing, right? Number 10. The President California Sequoia Trees. Trees are impressive, but the president takes it to another level. If trees could vote, it'd likely win by a landslide. As the oldest living sequoia at around 3,200 years old, it resides in Sequoia National Park, California, not the White House. Surrounded by the Congress Group, it stands 247 feet tall, with a 27-foot diameter and a trunk volume of 45,000 cubic feet. If you're having trouble spotting it, look for its dense crown, a white branch on the west side, and a burned scar on its trunk. But beyond its stats, isn't it just stunning? There's never been a more beautiful president. Number 9. Rainbow Eucalyptus, Kauai, Hawaii. This stunning tree looks like it was colored by hyperactive toddlers with crayons, but on a tree, it's truly remarkable. The rainbow eucalyptus sheds its bark to reveal a neon green layer that gradually ages into vibrant hues. Native to the northern hemisphere, this tree thrives in tropical forests and can grow up to 250 feet tall. Also known as the Mindanao gum or rainbow gum, it's sought after for its thin bark, which is great for paper pulp, and its aromatic oil. In short, it's as beautiful and fragrant as a Calvin Klein model in the tree world. Number 8. Baobab Trees, Madagascar. The baobab tree is truly unique, with its massive trunk dwarfing even an elephant's leg. This is the Grenadier's baobab, native to Madagascar and the largest of the island's 6 species. Sadly, it's also endangered and the most exploited of Madagascar's baobabs. Named after botanist Alfred Grandidier, this tree can store water in its trunk, causing its diameter to expand or shrink based on rainfall, making it a remarkable adaptation to dry conditions. Number 7. The Dark Hedges, Northern Ireland. Next on our list is a collection of trees that exude a dark, enchanting, and mysterious vibe, perfect for a thrilling film or TV series setting. In fact, the dark hedges in Northern Ireland were featured as King's Road in Game of Thrones. These beech trees, unlike the treacherous Starks and Lannisters, have never fought for power or had any scandalous affairs. Located in County Antrim, the dark hedges were planted in 1775 by James Stewart to create an imposing entrance to his home. Legend says that the ghost of Stewart's daughter, the Grey Lady, still walks here, though on Halloween, she's joined by spirits from a nearby graveyard. At least she's got company. Number 6. One 400-plus-year-old Chinese ginkgo gu guanyin Buddhist temple. Could a tree be any more yellow than this? Maybe if thousands of canaries perched there. Even the yellow brick road has more color variety, but this 1,400-year-old ginkgo tree at the Guanyin Buddhist temple in China is stunning. Its golden leaves form a vibrant carpet each autumn, drawing tourists every October. Located in the Zhongdong mountain region, this ginkgo is called the living fossil for its unchanged appearance over 200 million years. It seems even dinosaurs might have visited for a fall selfie. Number 5. Japanese maple in Portland, Oregon. This Japanese maple may look like it's straight out of an anime, but it's actually in Portland, Oregon. It's like discovering Mr. Miyagi from The Karate Kid wasn't from Okinawa but lived in Flint, Michigan. Until the late 20th century, these trees weren't common in the US, but once they became commercially available, they spread beyond Japan. This particular tree has been a fixture in Portland's Japanese garden for decades, likely the most photographed tree there. It's believed to have sparked the state's love for Japanese maples, which are now widely sold in nurseries. It's easy to see why, it's stunning. Number 4. Methuselah, Inyo County, California. This tree is the Keith Richards of the plant world, resilient and enduring no matter the challenges. Methuselah, a 4,853-year-old Great Basin bristlecone pine in the White Mountains, may not be the most stunning, but it's certainly one of the most remarkable. Located in Methuselah Grove, part of the ancient bristlecone pine forest, it holds the title of the world's oldest known non-clonal tree. Named after the biblical Methuselah, who lived to 900, this ancient tree is closely guarded by the U.S. Forest Service to ensure its protection. Think of the grove as its nursing home and the Forest Service as the caretakers. Number 3. General Sherman Sequoia Tree, California. This tree could give you neck strain just by trying to look up at it. Located in Sequoia National Park, California, the General Sherman is the largest known living single-stem tree on Earth, standing at 275 feet tall and with a 25-foot diameter. Estimated to be 2,200 to 2,700 years old, it's named after Civil War General William Tecumseh Sherman. In 2006, when its largest branch fell, it smashed a fence and left a crater in the walkway. The branch, over 98 feet long and 6.5 feet wide, was bigger than most tree trunks. This tree is massive, and I'd follow it into battle any day. Number 2. Pando Tree, Fish Lake National Forest, Utah. This tree, or rather, this collection of trees, is not only stunning but also holds the title of the largest living organism on Earth, bigger even than a blue whale. Known as the Trembling Giant, Pando is a clonal colony of male quaking aspens, all connected by a massive underground root system. Covering 108 acres and weighing around 6 million kilograms, it's the heaviest living thing on the planet. Its root system is thousands of years old, making Pando a true champion in both size and age. If there were awards for those, Pando would definitely be a contender. Number 1. 125-plus-year-old Rhododendron, Canada. We'll end as we started, with something that looks like a tree but technically isn't. This list is about stunning trees, so feel free to voice your thoughts in the comments. This entry is one of the most breathtaking, and it's surprising because it's just sitting on someone's driveway. You wouldn't expect to see a giant like General Sherman or the Pando tree here. Those would crack your tarmac and fill the gutters with leaves. This stunning 25 by 30-foot rhododendron bush in Ladysmith, British Columbia, known as Lady Cynthia, is vibrant pink and over 125 years old. Originally planted by the house's first owners after arriving from Scotland, it's beautiful enough to make any passerby stop and stare. Even without its age, it's a standout on our list.